Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's start with the big picture, work our way into the day itself as usual. This is a weekly bar chart, goes back over 4 years. It was about a month ago, this Friday actually, a month ago, that we pushed through, settled above the 203.83 1-year descending channel top, which shifted our focus from one of selling pullbacks aggressively in the low 200 area, anticipating the possibility of 2 to 3, 3 to 5 months bearish rotation into the low 100s, to actually now anticipating 328.12 over the next 3 to 5 months. So, this is a long way for me to say that holding above 203.83 maintains a 328.12 3 to 5 month objective. Now, last Friday, we tested, there were a couple of support levels, but I'm just going to cut to the chase and show this rising 1/3 speed line today at 239.81. That is our support that can absorb selling on a weekly basis, and above which bullish momentum remains firmly intact through the rest of July and into August trade. It is holding above 239.81. That will keep, well, I've got 265.13 here, but I've rounded down to 263.23. I'll show you that in a moment. If you want to round up to 265.13, I don't have a problem with that, but I'll talk about this in a moment. It is above 239.81 that we're expecting 263.23 over the next 3 to 5 days. Now that becomes confirmed or clarified, I should say, with the settlement today above 249.40. And it looked to me like we just need an unchanged open on Tuesday to open above 249.40, this descending trend line, simple trend line that's held the highs in late last week. And if we open above it today, it can contain session weakness, and above which 258.62 is in reach today. We can top out there intraday, but given the fact that we tested meaningful support last Friday at 239.81 and have come off of it nicely, you should allow for aggressive gains into what I see here as the 270.09 to 276.98 region over the next 1 to 2 weeks. So that is really the way I would describe the 1 to 2 week dynamic right now. Above 239.81, expecting the low to mid 270s and climbing. And yes, if we were to close below 239.81 the next 1 to 2 weeks, falling into that significant zone of long-term support that I mentioned at the top of the video between 203.76 and 207.80. And that is really kind of our 1 to 2 week time frame. So if you're a 1 to 2, 2 to 3 week swing trader, there is nothing to be but long right now or out of the market. Take your preference. Certainly not short. And once again, opening today above 249.40 should keep buying pressures building. 263.20 attainable today. 263.20, nothing more than the high settlement price that was put out about 2 weeks ago. So when we were testing, this 265.13 December high of last year, over the last couple of weeks, the high settlement during all that is 263.23. And so here's another way of me saying it. I don't expect to see this today, but it is possible that if we push through 263.23, 265.13 can contain buying for the balance of the day. But if we close today above 263.23, that is our indication for those channel tops that are presently in the low to mid 270s within a matter of just another day or two. So I don't see it today, but we could see it over the next few days, 263.23. Let me put it this way. If we close today above 249.40, good low for the week, 263.23 likely within several days, 270.09 to 276.98 by the end of next week or sooner. We could see the 270.09 to 276.98 region by the end of this week. we would need an explosive move, but that could certainly come with a close today above 249.40, 263.23 likely within just another day or two. And we could top out there for a day or two, closing above 263.23, 270.09 to 276.98 likely. Now, this is a wide band of resistance, but it is an important one. It may well contain buying on a weekly basis, and from there, we could fall off again for a week or two. It would be a settlement above 276.98 that I think would indicate, now it doesn't show as much here, but it would indicate a settlement above 276.98, and that is right about here on the chart, would signal our 328.12 3 to 5 month objective within just another 3 to 5 weeks or so. So as I've been saying, we could see 328.12 sooner than 3 to 5 months. We're a full month into it right now. And if over the next, week or two, we close above 276.98, we're just another 3 to 5 weeks away from reaching our longer term objective at 328.12. So it is certainly possible that by the end of September still, we could see the 328.12 level. Let's talk downside today. I'm going to talk about the 249.40 trend line, that if we break, especially if we open today below 249.40, 239.81 is likely today, where we could actually place once again a weekly low and from there continue higher. We've already tested that speed line. So having tested it already, the low 270s remains in reach, as I say, over the next week or two, and holding above 239.81. As I've said for a while now, we'll keep the 328.12 area in reach over the next 2 to 3 months. Make that 3 to 5 weeks following a settlement above 276.98. I hope this all comes together for you well. Let's talk downside. That if we open below 249.40, we test 239.81 today, where we can bottom out for the week, and above which all those longer term upper price points remain in reach. The low 270s over the next week or two, and the 320s over the next 2 to 3 months. But if we close today below 239.81, that indicates a good high, really, I'm going to say through August, because over the next week or two, that'll put us into early August, we should fall into the 203.76 to 207.80 region, where we could actually bottom out not only through September, but even into later year. We can round back up from here off of that long-term support that we find on the weekly chart at 203.83. And certainly if we were to close below 203.83, we probably have a good high for the year. I'm not going to go there right now. I don't think it's necessary. Really, right now, all systems go to the upside, long-term above 203.83 and midterm above 239.81. I hope that all clarifies. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We offer 2 stock picks a week. We'll be putting one out Tuesday, that is today. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You have a great evening.